Good morning or good evening, whenever you catch this, or afternoon. It's about 6 in the morning. Yeah, it's a little past 6 in the morning, and I don't. I know this is for me, but I don't know if it's for somebody else too. And since I felt called to put it on video, um, I'm going to. I want to give a thank you to someone special because they about a little before 6 sent me a text, and it was just simply a link to a video. It was just a motivational speech, which triggered the download. So thank you for that. And if you watch this, thanks. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to do it the way that it came through. I know in the moment I'm probably channeling. So if it's first video, if I cry, if I laugh, I'm fine. Spirit's just moving through me first thing this morning. And that's what I want to do. If you are watching this either on someplace TikTok, Instagram, and you don't get the whole thing, you can see the whole thing on my YouTube channel. I'll make sure it shows up somewhere. But it's the same handle as whatever you're watching it on. I no longer work for a company I worked for 10 years. Like, I just don't work there anymore. But if I told you what happened, they got rid of my role. And your knee-jerk gut reaction may be, this is if you don't really talk to me like that. Um, oh my God, you lost your job. No, I didn't. I don't work there anymore. My time there is done. And that is not to say I didn't lose anything. I gained something. I gained the ability to go after my dream. I gained the ability to chase my passion. I gained the ability to make my life truly a moving prayer. And, a lot of times we get so caught up in, well, let me see the result now and see. I could have been that way. I could have been, um, I could have given up when people weren't booking. I could have given up when people, especially not simply just people, the people I loved and cared about. And I think when I see posts, especially with entrepreneurs, that is the frustration, that is the sadness, that is the pain, that is the block that they are so wishing they could overcome. I get that. I won't even tell that lie that like it's not there. That you know why haven't they bought such and such a thing? Why won't they order? Why won't they share? Why won't they engage? Why won't they come and see what I'm doing? Why won't they ask me questions about what I'm doing, and so they can ask how they can be supportive? How can they help elevate me in my journey? Especially if you're somebody that does so much to help and elevate others. And it can be frustrating. You can see, okay, I don't see that ticket sale. I don't see that book sale. I don't see this. So I'm gonna stop. And God is asking you to keep going. God is asking you to have faith. God didn't give you that dream, that idea, that hope, and the hopes that it would fail. It's not meant to fail. So you have to keep going. You have to stand in the face of what feels like failure to your ego and know that it is victory to your higher self. You have to stand in the face of the uncertainty of if this is going to pan out, if this is going to be successful, and believe in you. Believe in that it is meant for you. Believe that it is supposed to happen for you. I could have easily sat there and been like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not gonna write another book. If you ask me how many books I've sold, I don't know. And that's the honest truth. I have no actual idea. I do not go on Amazon and look. All I do is keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing and knowing they're gonna sell. I didn't, it wasn't, I had no desire initially to publish a book. That wasn't on my heart. I don't want to publish no book. Why would I do that? I'm not good enough. That was the thought. I'm not good enough. And the honest truth is, I read a book and said, "Oh, I write better than that." Like that was as honest. And I said, "I could make okay." And so then I went to the business, and it took me note the moment that I decided to operate in my authentic vibration. I'm not even going to say highest. In my authentic vibration. Oh, that's different. Mm. When I decided to operate in my authentic vibration, in my authentic power, in my truest self, the book came together in less than a day. And that's honest. In fact, unless it just had a lot of stuff in it, every book I published happened in that way. The moment I decided to stand in my authenticity, stop worrying about who's going to buy it, stop worrying about who's going to like it, and just simply wrote the book, just simply wrote the poem, just simply put it out there, it doesn't take me long. Some of the poems that y'all have liked that have been your most favorite took me minutes. And I do mean literal minutes to pull it together, because in that moment I am operating in my authentic vibration. See, your authentic vibration. A lot of times people want to tell you to, like, raise your vibration to your higher, right? Raise your vibration. And what that does, I think, is it places a stigma that you're low, and that means you're not good enough. And however, if you change it and say, I'm going to operate in my authentic vibration, in my truest vibration, in the vibration I was meant to stand in, that evokes a different feeling. Like, oh, I want to be true to myself. I want to be authentic. That's something like, okay, so I just need to be myself. I just need to be me. And know that me is good enough. Know that I am worthy. Know that I am abundant. Know that I am deserving. That is your truth. Regardless of what that looks like. If your authentic vibration sends you to doing hair, then ashe, do hair. If your authentic vibration tells you to be a comedian, ashe, go make the people laugh. So you realize that in a room full of laughing people, there is God. Then make people laugh. And when you operate in your authentic vibration, it automatically is raising your vibration. It's automatically doing that. But a lot of times our word choice is what stops us. It's like, I'm being low vibrational. And you immediately feel, it doesn't make you want to, like, but there's something inspiring about saying, I want to operate in my authentic vibration. And I love the way that feels. That's why, like, my higher self, generally speaking, in prayer, I do not address my higher self as higher self. I address my higher self as my favorite self. This is the favorite version of me. This is the version of me that I like the best, that I like being the best, that God likes experiencing the most. Because your favorite self, you are an individualized aspect of Source, of the Most High. And Source is having an experience living as us. That is the energy, the soul, the resonance within our being. It's simply just a energy ball from Source that said, hey, I'm going to operate in this physical vessel, and I want to have an experience. And in my mind, what I'm seeing is my favorite self, my higher self, is the favorite version of that experience, because there's infinite possibilities in the way this experience could unfold, and the creator is operating as its favorite version of that. And the favorite version can also be wealthy, because that was the other thing I was walking around thinking about when I was trying to decide if the light's going to come on or not. Is this version of me meant to be wealthy? Does this not make me stand in my truth? And I did a video last night about names and the way my name is designed energetically. There is a desire for recognition. When I look at my birth chart, there is a few spots of fame, and the truth is, until that moment this morning, I do not know that I really honored the desire that I had as a kid to be famous. Because the little kid me, outside of wanting to be a witch and be a teacher and all these things, she wanted to sing. She wanted a record deal. She wanted to be famous. And it was one of those things where the opportunity as a kid did present itself. But things being what they were, didn't take advantage of it. And there is a part of my inner child that is like, I want my freaking dream. And sometimes we're like, oh no, you shouldn't want to be famous. Blah, 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 blah. What if that is your soul's journey? What if your soul is meant to be a millionaire? What if your soul is meant to be a billionaire? What if your soul is meant to have absolutely no worries about money because you have limitless sums of money coming in? Money is simply energy being supplied to you by the source while we're in this physical realm to ensure that your physical needs are met. Sometimes even your spiritual needs. You don't see that ticket sale, keep going. Keep posting your event. Whatever it is, keep posting your event. They will come. You don't see that book sale, keep writing. Doesn't matter. They will come. You don't see that workshop sale, it don't matter. They will come. Those ideas, that inspiration that you get, where you're like, I don't know where the heck this came from, you do not need it validated. You don't need any validation from any idea. I start to say I, which definitely means I'm channeling. You don't need any validation for any idea, any creation that I send you. Because I love you, I gave this to you. It is yours to create, not somebody else's. You are meant to do this because I want to do this. I am you and you are me, and I want to experience life in this way. So do not. So do not be faithless. Be faithful in your fervent vigor to go after the dreams that nobody understands. Put together the workshop. They'll come to it and it won't be who you expect. Put on the show. Those that don't come to it, they're missing their soul's upliftment. I have aligned those to you that are meant to support you, that are meant to love and to honor you. that are meant to see you being your greatness. You are meant to grow and go after everything that I have given to you. There's, there's nothing in your way anymore. There is nothing stopping you but you. I am not stopping you. I am supporting you and cheering you on. I am rooting for you. And every time you take a step towards it, I am bringing everything to you. I am bringing all that you desire in the way that you desire it. You are going to manifest the life of your dreams if only you would but have faith. And in this moment, I see you having faith. I know that it's hard, but I know that if you keep going, I will align you to ease. I will align you to all of the prosperity. I will align you to all of the greatness I have shown you. You are more than anyone will ever see you to be, including yourself. But one day, my hope is you will see yourself. And on that day, the universe is at your beck and call. If only you would but see and believe. Take solace in knowing that you have heard me exactly as I have meant to. Inspired action. Write it out on paper. Your dream, the way that you see it. Full detail. Feel the feels. Give that energy motion. Feel it. Draw it to you. There are no worst case scenarios. There's only the best case scenario. Write it out. See it. Feel it. Embody it. Then write one thing, one step. There is no such thing as big and small. Size is a human aspect. Just think about what is big to the Most High. What is small to the Most High. So there is no big and small. That is a relative concept from an ego perspective. There is no big and small. One step. Doesn't matter what the step is. The step could be one word, one utterance, one dance, one braid. Write it down. Then do it. And call it out. This is my offering. This is my offering to you for you bringing to me that which you told me is mine. What I desire desires me. So I desire it to me. So this is my offering. This is my energetic exchange. I'm doing this thing. This thing today I'm doing. Show me a sign that it's coming. Show me a sign that looks like this. Be specific. If you ask for the sign to look in a specific way, the divine will give you the sign in that way. So ask for the sign in the way that you want to see it, in a way that you can discern, like, this was a sign that I am right on time. Ask for it. Call it to you. Whatever that sign needs to be. I got mine last night in a really unexpected way. But I didn't judge it. I looked and said, oh, that's for me. That is for me. So okay, sure. All right, so I went to a Native American shaman and received a reading. And in the course of the reading, the shaman gave me a tool, a step to take. And part of that was to identify who is the leader of my pack. And because my gifts are still actually elevating. So sometimes I still have to get used to the fact that that was what it was. And so I saw a specific animal in a specific way, not full vision like some people have. I don't always come like that, but it was an impression of this is what it is. Um, okay, and then I just saw. Um, so I was like, okay. The other day I was like, if this is who the leader of my pack is, show them to me. Show them to me so that I know that I'm right. I need to see it. I won't judge how it needs to. I don't care if it's on somebody's shirt, something. I need to see it. So that particular day, which was not yesterday, day before yesterday, I didn't see it. I did see an oracle card that said spirit animal, but I didn't see that animal. But last night was just, scrolling on YouTube, and I run across a video. I'm like sitting there looking at it, and you know how YouTube it will like let the preview play a little bit. So the preview plays a little bit, and then this oracle card shows up, and just as I'm getting ready to look away, it starts to happen, and I look up, and there it is, and I was just like, oh well, that's direct, okay, because I asked for it direct. I asked for it specific. I asked for it in the way that I would understand it. Ask for your sign to be specific in the way that you will understand it. And then have faith that your creator that created all that you know exists and don't know exists can create it. Just that simple. Yeah. Yeah. I had a student and I I said, I don't know. Tell God if your father is communicating with you, show you a pink pig. I didn't mean them to literally ask for that, but they did. They literally asked for a pink pig. So maybe later that day, I got a text. It was a picture message. One of their friends had changed their profile picture to Miss Piggy. And they were like, oh my God, what the frick are the chances? And I'm just like, easy. Because you asked God to give it to you. So God did. So take your inspired action and then ask for your sign that it was received. I could have easily been like, and missed it last night. It didn't happen the day that I asked for it, but it did happen the very next day. That's still pretty fast. So I was just like, okay, alrighty then, I got it. Bet. I don't know why I had to share this. Yeah, so why did you share this? Because somebody needed it. I needed it. And I'm sure somebody else needed it. I'm sure somebody else needed that motivation to say, I'm sure somebody else is working on something and they don't see the result yet. But they can feel the result. That's the thing that, is throwing them. Like, I can feel this. I can feel this. I can vision it in my mind's eye how big and how successful this thing is. But in my physical world is not reflective of that. Stay in the mind's eye. Don't allow the physical world to determine what you know the divine is trying to bring to you. Write your dream in full, glorious, joyful detail. Write it out. Honor it. Feel it. Be grateful. Write it in present tense. It's already here. You already have it because you've seen it already. Don't let your physical world, like, you've seen it already. You've already seen it. So write it in present tense because it already exists. Write how you feel in present tense because it already exists. Be grateful in present tense because it already exists. Then, what action can you take in your physical reality to attract it to you? Call it out. This is the thing that I'm going to do today. And this is my offering to you to say, hey, thank you so much for bringing me this thing. So, this is my offering. Now, what I'm asking you to do is show me a sign that you got it, that you saw it. And this sign needs to look like this. A song, a picture, an animal, something, whatever it needs to look like for you. And then when you get the sign, say thank you again. And every day, do it. read your story, write an action, do the action, ask for your sign. And if you feel like you need more help, you feel like, you know what, I need an accountability buddy, by all means, book a consultation. Let's see what we can do to help. Um, but I hope that this was enough to inspire you. I hope that you feel encouraged, and I feel like you'll be empowered to take that action. I hope you have a beautiful day. Um, Links to all my events will be in the description box. Link to my new poetry channel is in the box. So click all the links, subscribe to the channel, hit all the likes, hit all the shares, and I'll see you later. Bye.